Hello, I'm Eric Clausell. A few years ago, I had the privilege of performing as Thurgood Marshall, the first African American to serve on the United States Supreme Court, in a play produced by Tahoma Arts Live. In this program, we'll take a look at the role that African American soldiers have played in this country, and the impact that leaders such as Thurgood Marshall had on the desegregation of the United States military. I'll also reprise an excerpt from my performance. These soldiers staffed national parks, guarded the Mexican-American border in World War I, and fought as ordered in battles against America's indigenous peoples. Despite being highly trained, they were often reduced to infrastructure roles. In 1904, the 9th Cavalry Regiment trekked from Fort Walla Walla to Camp Nisqually, 275 miles, to participate in the American Lake maneuvers at DuPont, which involved 4,011 integrated troops. The cavalry bivouacked in the area for 3 months, leading to the establishment of Fort Lewis, now Joint Base Lewis-McChord. Thurgood Marshall was sent to Korea in 1951 to investigate the president's concerns about the treatment of black soldiers. Marshall was lead attorney for the NAACP and future justice of the U.S. Supreme Court. After the war, President Truman made a lot of people very unhappy by signing an executive order desegregating all of the armed forces. General MacArthur just never got around to obeying that order. We had reports about 39 Negroes from the 24th Infantry who had been court-martialed for cowardice and disobeying orders, and 3 of them were sentenced to life in prison in trials, get this, lasting less than 10 minutes. Well, I finally make it to MacArthur's headquarters in Japan, and he walks in wearing dark sunglasses and a chest full of medals. Marshall, you should get over to Korea. Get a look at some combat. I know he thought I was expendable. Now, I get to Korea and I'm riding in a Jeep with my escort, Colonel D.D. Martin, when shells start coming in on us. Bombs exploding everywhere. Everyone's running for cover. Colonel Martin dives into a ditch. He says, "Where is he? Where's Thurgood? Underneath you, God damn it!" See, I don't need no instructions on how to run. The practice of integration occurred informally before official orders were issued. I finish my investigation and I go back to the general and I remind him that the United States Navy has integrated and it took the Air Force 1 day to end desegregation. They gave an order and it happened. He tells me at such time as I find Negro soldiers who are qualified, they will be integrated, but not before. General, I just met a Negro sergeant who killed more of the enemy than anyone in his command. Is he not worthy? No. General, remember yesterday you had that beautiful brass band playing on your parade ground. Why, yes, wasn't that wonderful? Yes, sir, yes. It was delightful, but there wasn't a single Negro playing in that band. Now, between you and me, General, don't tell me you can't find a Negro who can blow a horn. Everyone knows war is hell. But on my trip to Korea, I learned what a special hell it is for brave men to fight and die overseas for freedoms they've never known at home. For more than 200 years, African Americans have participated in every conflict in United States history. They have not only bravely fought the common enemies of the United States, but have also confronted the individual and institutional racism of their countrymen. Today, Joint Base Lewis McChord has about 38,000 active service members on base daily. There are 58,000 family members associated with the location, and 16,000 civilian employees. Members have served in multiple conflicts. JBLM contributes more than $12.1 billion to the region's economy.